Hey, it's Coach2K with Coach2K.com. You can follow me on Google Plus by going to my Coach2K.com website and the Google Plus link at the top. In this video, we're going to start facing Salute Me as the Kings in a best-of-7 series. I like Salute Me a lot. I played him a few times in our association, my Coach2K Simple Association. He ran as a different team, but offhand, I don't remember who that was. So he's playing as the Kings. It's been a while since I started this series. I'm just now getting to this video. But if I remember right, in this particular game, I thought I was really aggressive with something I don't usually do, and that's on-ball defense. So you can see he's making a lot of changes there. I'm not sure what exactly he did. I don't do any of that stuff, and I'm always surprised that I see people doing whatever they do. I'm looking forward to playing the Kings. I know I played another user who played the Kings. I've maybe played them a couple times. Tyreek Evans can kill you. You can see he's starting him at shooting guard. Of course, Cousins can be difficult inside. So I didn't do a lot of preparation for the Kings other than I'm going to kind of play Tyreek kind of close, and the other guys kind of let them beat me. He's going in making some changes on defense here. I always wonder what kind of changes people are making. Game 1, of course, is in Indy. Now, he's a West Coast team, so the series format here is going to be 2 games in Indy, 3 in Sacramento if needed, and 2 back in Indy, just like a finals. If you recall, what I'm going to do is teams that are in the East, we'll do those like a conference finals with a 2-2-1-1-1 format. And for the teams in the West, we'll do a 2-3-2 format. As usual, we got to make all these changes. So you can see here, I'll probably change Evans and Cousins. Going to deny Evans the ball, and he is kind of playing him out of position. So I'm going to stick with him. And let's see if I remember right, if I did anything with Cousins. We're going to find out. While I'm waiting here on what I decided to do, I am organizing these best of series challenges into a series of playlists. So you can watch each series as a playlist. So that all, like for example, I've played another guy like 3 games already, and all 3 of his games are in the playlist. You can find those by going to my YouTube channel, checking out there's a feature tab, a feed, and then a videos tab. You click the videos tab, and then on the left-hand side you're going to see all the videos I uploaded, and then on the left-hand side there's going to be a place to click playlist. If you click that, you'll find all of my different series playlists that I put together. So we get the ball first, and I'm going to the basket. I'm getting to the lane with Collison, and we came out real aggressive on that first possession and scored. So you see here, I got Collison picking him up just past the half-court line. I haven't played a lot of on-ball defense, so this was kind of an experiment for me. You can see I'm just playing with Collison here now. Okay, he missed that shot. I think that was Cousins. I was wide open. I didn't get it to fall. A little bit too far out. Official's in my way, trying to get back. And he tied the game up. Nice job. Now this game's before I started running any kind of plays here, so in this game you're going to see, for the most part, I'm just freelancing. And here I'm posting up Collison. I got it to West for one of his best shots on the court. So there I am. I'm picking him up again. Oh, he faked me out, so I had to pick him up with West. And he made me pay the price, so he scored with Tyreek. I got a nice shot with West there. All right, so decent start. All right, I got picked up a foul on Hibbert. Now, I remember one of the things that was a point of discussion after this game with Salute Me was, you know, this fatigue factor. And I was interested in this too because I thought it'd be a factor because, you know, we're playing 12-minute quarters, 48 minutes total. And, you know, I think everybody probably thought that, you know, you play a guy 48 minutes, he's going to get kind of tired. And I don't remember if it's in this game or in the next game, but we might take a look at that fatigue factor in this particular game. And really, I don't think I subbed this whole game. Fatigue, the guys were a little tired, but as far as overall, you know, it wasn't a huge amount. I don't even think in this game we'll even see the Gatorade symbol. And that's playing the whole time. And I was pretty much using Collison pretty hard the whole game. And so after the game, I started looking at, you know, these ratings. There's a stamina rating. You know, if that's good, then you're probably going to be okay. But even people like Ray Allen, you know, who's like ancient already, you know, he's got a huge stamina rating, which is kind of strange because he's so old. You think his would be a lot lower. But, you know, pretty much he goes from three-point line to three-point line. It's probably most of his defense. Oh, that's me. That's why I used to play defense. So, I forget who it was, but somebody suggested that fatigue is more of a cumulative factor, game after game, and not so much a one game and off kind of thing. So like in these unranked matches where you just play with a friend, then, you know, fatigue isn't going to be as big a deal than if, you know, you played in an association mode where fatigue maybe adds up if you play back-to-backs and many games in a row and a lot of minutes. You know, that kind of doesn't really factor into a game like this. I think he was kind of disappointed fatigue wasn't more of a factor, and I kind of am really too. I think that it would make the game a little more interesting if your guys did get tired. Now, it could be that they get tired enough that there is some sort of effect, but we can't necessarily see it. Like I played a game the other day against the Celtics, had a chance to tie it at the end with a 3, and I missed 2 shots with Granger. And, you know, maybe fatigue was slightly a factor there, but I don't really know. Now, that being said, one of the factors, though, is fouling. And you can get people in foul trouble in these long games, and that makes a huge difference. So, and I didn't get any foul trouble here, but, you know, I've had games where people fouled out, and I've been in foul trouble. So I like that part of it because it does make you consider your rotations a little bit. And I've had games, too, where I've brought in subs, and they've done better than my starters. All right, we got a nice dunk there. Okay, so we're up by 3. That's going to help my momentum. So you can see I'm still picking up at half court here. Now my thinking was at the beginning of this game was I just wanted to show some defense, even if I didn't necessarily play it well. Right when he took the ball, you know, right when he inbounded the ball. Because what I wanted him to do was to be thinking about my defender there. Because I've noticed when people do that to me, there's a couple guys I've played, what they've done is they'll extend the guy down defensively till, you know, maybe about the free throw line here on this end. And, you know, okay, well, I got to think about that. And of course, there's obviously the guys that play full court. Okay, we got a nice steal. Collison in the corner. Oh, didn't take it because he missed a couple shots. We found West on the baseline. That's a shot. He didn't get it. Wow. And his momentum took him out of bounds there. So it's a bad pass. Now that I've been playing these 12-minute quarters, I really have gotten hooked on them because they're a lot more intense. One of the other things I do when I play the game is I also turn the commentary off, and I just go with the game sounds, basically, from on court. It's kind of make me feel like more it's just the game and me playing ball. Thornton's doing pretty good, 3 for 5. All right, post fadeaway. That's usually a pretty good shot for him, but might have been just a tad far out. I think he's usually better posted on the other side. All right, so we're pushing it. All right, I got that to go in. So you can see I'm picking him up there, trying to make him be aware of the defense. He's going to post me up, so I'm coming to double team him. He found that guy. Oh, nice rebound. Had 3 guys under there. Oh, I got the steal. And I'm going to get an easy bucket. Good job. Now, you got a thing about that animation is that a lot of times you'll get that shot blocked, and mainly it's because you start the layup action too soon. You got to really start it like right when you get to the paint, and you got to experiment where to start it at so that you know that you're going to get the layup. Now, if you start it too late, let's say you start at the dotted line there and then do your layup, that increases the chances that that shot's going to get blocked. So just be aware of that when you're shooting those kind of layups. Okay, a nice shot by George. So we built a 7-point lead here. I'm shooting over 50%. The shooting percentage is down. Well, I got a tip ball there. You can see Collison's all over the place because I'm not used to playing on ball D. And he got a nice 3. We missed it. And drew contact. I couldn't get the shot to fall. Nice move. I like that. Nice dunk. Okay, so Cousins has only got 1 out of 4. He's not having a very good game. And I'm up 5. I got nice play by Collison to find Hibbert for the layup. So you see there, I extended it, and he went in and made me pay. Crowd's pretty quiet. There we go. Found Hibbert. Got a dunk out of him. All right, he's taking Tyreek there again, I think. That's who that is. So, got me on my feet. And can't hit shots. I think that was Cousins again, I think. You can see looks like he's controlling Cousins. Trying to turbo him back. Okay, so we built the lead to 8. Looks like we're going to get it up to 9. And we do. And he calls a timeout. I think that's the biggest lead I've had so far. Oh, I remember now. Isaiah Thomas, either in this game or in game 2, really let me have it. And went to the screen so I could see who was playing. Isaiah Thomas, he's a good shooter. He's so short. It's hilarious. I don't even know how tall he is. Maybe he's 5'11". If that, that's probably with the hair. So there you see him over there on the right-hand side. So it looks like he's got him in at, well, either he's got him in at shooting guard, or that's just the way the team's set up, like LeBron on the Heat. Because it looks like Collison's guarding him, so he's probably in at the point guard slot. So he's having trouble getting shots to fall. Oh, good steal by Isaiah. Oh, almost got it back. But see, look at Isaiah. There looks like a little kid out there. He's even tinier than, he makes Collison almost look like a giant. Not so much in height, but Collison looks a little wider. It could be the shoes. He got those black shoes on. So it looks like he might be playing me on ball there. Oh, nice. All right, so I got lucky there. Got 24 points in the paint, double the other team. So you can see there I'm showing Collison again. And kind of sagging off of Isaiah. So he's got that three-point icon. He's a good shooter. I don't remember what his rating is offhand, but he has that same problem Collison does inside, that you get him in there with some guys that are taller, and if you don't control it right, then he's going to get it blocked. All right, so let's see if he holds for one shot here. Oh, we got a steal. Looks like we're going to score. I took it all the way to the west, and we dunked it. And I think we're going to end the quarter with our biggest lead of the game, which is 11. The crowd's into it. And he couldn't get a shot off. So, good first quarter for the Pacers. Tough shooting quarter for the Kings. I guess I'm just going in there to see who's in there. Sometimes I play these teams I'm not as familiar with. What I'll do is go in and see who's in there. And then I got that little shot chart analysis that I do. And I kind of have that next to me too. And I'll kind of get a feel for, who's who. So here we're going to take a look at the stats. So I shot 56% in the first quarter. And Thornton and Evans are the ones that are getting me. Cousins has got 3, but really no one's really standing out as shooting really well right now. All right, so he's definitely got Isaiah at the point. So you can see I picked him up there, tried to bump him. Oh, look at that. Granger came over and blocked it. Let's see if we can get this to go down. Nice shot. Looked like he was on the line and still counted that as 3. All right, so we've had a couple good breaks here at the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second, where we've opened up a 14-point lead. Good answer. Oh, good block. I did not expect Isaiah to block that. Nice dunk. Back-to-back scores. And we got one back. George is a pretty good finisher for the most part. See there, I'm trying to guard him. And he took advantage of the space, but did not hit that. All right, so Ooh, I got lucky. Threw it across the line. Oh, knocked it away. I was trying to get it to George, I bet. And, and I gave up an easy basket. Nice pullback or whatever you did there, Salute. So I should have probably went to Hibbert there. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, I guess I'm trying to get Hibbert on this side. Oh, maybe because Collison shoots a little better over here. Oh, and I got a nice pass to West. Going to the basket. All right, so there I've extended the defense. Trying to harass him. Feel like I got an advantage over Isaiah, even though he's kind of shown he can shoot with him to me. Not so much so far in this game yet, but he's wide open. Oh, and he's having a tough time getting shots to go down. Oh, we got an advantage here. So we could see West there. Oh. And we got West to score again. So we're back up to 14. Oh, nice find. Good pick and roll. I think that was pick and roll. I know the one guy was rolling. Lousy shot. That's too funny. Okay, so I'm trying to get in front of him. And then I started double teaming him because I thought, well, he's so short. Maybe I'll double him and see how he responds. And if anything, I'm going to eat up some shot clocks. He's down to 7, 6. And so forced him to take a 3 from out there. So that was a pretty good idea. Oh, and he knocked the ball free. Got too far under. Oh, lost my dribble, so. No one's moving. All right. Again, the shots just aren't going. Oh yeah, looked like Isaiah was on Hibbert for a minute. Oh, knocked it away. And he got a good shot. All right, so he's got it down to 10. See if we can get it into Hibbert here. Oh, we'll pick and roll. Nope, I took the shot. And I got it. Nobody guarding me. Pretty much nobody's guarding you. Now, a lot of those shots are going to go down even with poorly rated shooters. Now there he's like a 70-something in threes, I think. So, but it's not his best spot. So Thornton's doing pretty good. He's the bright spot in their shooting right now. All right, we're trying to do a little post action, and I got him to score. So West had a pretty good game. He's only shooting 50%. They already got 8 rebounds. And we still got 5-6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jason Thompson. Okay. Oh, we got him off his feet. And we got Isaiah on us. Easy bucket. All right, see, I'm working him, trying to see if I double team him again. So there you go, another missed shot. All right, there's the double team. Yeah, you got a good look at the 3. Oh, I got him off his feet. Laid it in. All right, so 12-point game. Doubling him, trying to take advantage of his height there. And he did a good job posting. All right, so the game's kind of settled down a little bit here. Just a little bit back and forth. It's kind of hovering around 10-point game. Oh, we got a nice 3, and he nailed it. All right, so you see I'm going to try and double him again. And he found the guy. Probably shouldn't have done that right there. I was getting some momentum. So we're going back to the well here so we can get Hibbert to score. And we do. Look at that, 7 for 7. He had missed a shot. He's got 6 rebounds. You can see I'm picking him up at the half-court line. And he came around the screen, but no good. Oh, and he tipped it. Oh, I hate that when you catch it on the center court line. So Isaiah's out. And this is me seeing who's in, because I'm not familiar with his team. So it looks like Cousins is in. I thought Salmons or Salmons was out, but maybe he came in. Oh, behind the back. Big fella showing some flash. And I got another good shot. So George shooting well. 2 for 2 from 3. And he got an open look. And he got it. Oh, we got a nice offensive rebound. Yeah, I was afraid I was going to go out of bounds, so I called timeout. So let's see what we're doing here. If anything. Doesn't look like I'm making any changes. Right now the game pretty much been in my favor the whole way. 13-point lead, feeling pretty comfortable. George does a nice job maneuvering to get in for a good shot. So now we got our biggest lead of the game. George has only missed 2. Hibbert hadn't missed any. So we're shooting pretty good. I know he's struggling from the floor. That's pretty much contributed to the lead right there, those 2 factors. All right, so we're going to post George. We got Granger out there. He had a better shot inside, so once I got my hands figured out what to do, what my mind was telling it. Okay, there, I nailed that 3. Now I'm up by 20. And I'm going to put some subs in here. And what we're going to do, we're going to look at the fatigue at the game, because that was one of the things that I was interested in, and turned out after the game he was as well. So you can see there, 83 for Collison, 85, George 89, 82, 82. So Hibbert and West were the most tired of the group. And usually when I play, Hibbert is like the first one to show the Gatorade symbol. Usually because I'll try and turbo him back sometimes. But if you didn't see those, because they went by pretty fast, you can just pause the YouTube video and have a look at it. You can see the energy level between the two. So I took everybody out. I put in some backups because I wanted to give them some rest to see if that mattered. But I pretty much went the whole first half without subbing. And somebody fouled. So Foster got his first foul. Well, that's a tough release there. Look at that. That's an ugly free throw, man. I got it good considering. So there's Munson. Gets an offensive board. Oh, and he got fouled. Now, Munson's my worst free throw shooter. This is the first free throw shots he's shot in a game. And we got the first one to go. This is the first time I really used a sub, I think. It's pretty close. I'm pretty sure it's his first free throws. And he's my worst one. Okay, so we got a steal. Dante's got a good dunk rating if I can get him in there to dunk. Oh, I did a step back. Sometimes I go down that baseline. That's what I end up doing. Not on purpose. Oh, nice find. Tyler, that's his spot. He's good inside like that. So pretty much the last minute or so, we put in our subs. So we don't have a lot of experience with them. They've done pretty well. Got a couple scores out of them and increased the lead by 1. Now, a minute and a half or so. That's not a huge amount of time, but so we'll check out the game stats. Thornton's doing well. So's Thompson. And team stats, I'm shooting 63%. He's shooting 42%. That's the difference in the game. 7 turnovers to 6, and I've been to the line 4 times, so is he. I remember he was trying to look at something there, but I don't remember what it was. All right, so it says 64%, 5 from 9 from 3, so I'm shooting over 50% from 3 as well. So this has been a good first half for me. I'm probably trying to figure out how to sub here. Okay, I put my starters back in. Maybe they make it back in. Yep, so I got him in. So you can see I'm picking him up again. Of course, there's a mismatch here. Tyreek, man. He's got to be a lot taller. So everybody screwed up on their matchup, and he took it to me and got a dunk. Now we're going to run a play here. I'll try and get Granger on the baseline. And we'll probably nail it. It's a good shot. So we're shooting well from 3, 60% from 3. And pretty much 60%, over 60% from the floor for the game. So, and it's given us our biggest lead yet. And West, I just can't get him going over there. So the fish man, 3 for 6. Oh, I left him open. Oh, he got the offensive rebound and a nice dunk. So in the forums before I recorded this game, there was a conversation going on about, are some games just impossible to win? Or, you know, are you gonna lose the game no matter what you do? And I was talking to the, in the forums about how I don't really think that. A lot of it's a function of, how you play. Obviously, ratings have an impact on players, but bottom line is that you can, I think, control the outcome of the game by the way you play. And of course, he's turned it over there. And I think the biggest area that you can do that in is in shot selection. Shot selection, to me, is the most critical part of winning. And I think that and keeping your turnovers down are the two most critical things that you can do. If you don't take good shots, it's just as bad as a turnover, really. And you just have to know your personnel. Like here, I know George can shoot from there and can shoot from there too, but not with a guy on him. So that was a bad shot. So when I see someone like the guy in the forums talk about how he thinks the game's rigged from the outset, that he's going, then it's almost like, well, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you think that, it's probably going to happen. So there's an air ball. So if you really think that, there's not a lot you can do to kind of help that. But if you subscribe to the theory that I have, that your play really dictates who wins, then you can impact the game, number one, by taking good shots. Now, what's a good shot here? So let's talk about shot selection. Let's see if I get a good shot here. And there's George with a layup. Now, inside that take charge circle, the more shots you can get in there, the better off you are, because just about everybody is hot there. They're all rated highly, particularly your big guys, if you can get them in there. Now, if you get them in there and you got a guy bumping them, well, obviously, if that guy's got high defensive awareness or high block, then, like that was a bad shot. But then, in those cases, what's going to happen is there's going to be a chance that guy's going to miss a shot. But I'd rather take one from in there, like where he is right there. But see, he had a guy kind of pushing on him. So, there, that was open, but it was a quick shot. It really wasn't the best shot I could take. So, now it takes focus. But there's West. That's a good shot for him. He's wide open, but he didn't get it to go. And it's mainly because he rushed it. And there was a guy kind of near him. But I'll take that shot 9 times out of 10 because he's going to hit it 9 times out of 10. So I know Hibbert's good inside that take charge circle, but you see he was just outside of it. Plus he got bumped. All right, now he's wide open. And it went down. That's a good shot. He's wide open. He's set. There's not a defender within 15, 20 feet of him. He's going to hit that kind of shot. Now here, I got to the rim. I gave it to Hibbert. When I was going to shoot with West, I thought that was going to be a good shot. I must have had trouble with my stick or something. But see, there's a good shot because he's inside the take charge circle. Most of the time he's going to hit that unless there's a good defender there or if he gets bumped. See, there's a good shot. He beat the defense. He pulled up and he nailed it. So shot selection is critical. And if you come down and you chuck it right away, like there, that's a good shot right inside the take charge circle. Now, if you can't get a shot in the take charge circle, your next best area is what's called the close area. Because inside is the take charge circle, close is the mid-range. And if you can shoot those mid-range jumpers with guys that can shoot the mid-range, now, like in my case, David West, he's a good mid-range shooter. I think he's rated 90 for mid-range. So anything inside of that area, you know, and I think of the area just right after that, he's rated a 90. So that means if I can get him a good shot in that area, he's going to hit it. And so that's what I want to do. The other thing is you get a shot in the take charge circle, there's a more chance you're going to get fouled and you're going to go to the line. If you're shooting threes and mid-range jumpers all day, you're going to get fouled here and there, but it's less likely. So there's less likely a chance you're going to go to the line if you don't. So there's a wide open shot. And I didn't get it, but I would take that with him every time, except for the fact that it was a little bit of a quick shot. That's a much better shot if it's been down there for a while. You work around, you get an open shot. But see, he's in the take charge circle. He passed it out, and he got right back in there, and he nailed it. Now, when you take good shots, what happens is the game rewards you for it. So like here's a good, I got a bad pass, but that's David West's shot, and I made a cross-court pass. And it rewards you with it by giving you good momentum. So there's a case where he got bumped, and this is one of the things this guy was talking about. Contact layups, they're not gonna go down as a higher percentage of just a regular layup. And so you want to not take them. If you continue to take them, then you're going to see a lot more results like that. See, there's a layup basically. So much better shot than shooting it from 20 feet away. Here I'm going to get I thought I was going to get a steal, but so, number one, if you're playing the game and you're struggling, you got to really look at your shot selection. You want to go in, you want to look at each of your players and look at their ratings for inside, close, medium, and three-point. And you want to shoot with those guys where they're good at. So like Granger, he's like an 85, 82, 85 three-point shooter. Hibbert, really, really good in there, but he had a little bit of defense on him. I think mainly if Cousins is in there, it's probably because of Cousins' defense. Once you know who to shoot with, then you want to work your offense in such a way that you get shots with those guys. So like in my particular case, if I have a choice between shooting a three with Collison and Granger, I'm going to do everything I can to shoot with Granger. Now see, there's a mid-range shot by West, and West is highly rated there. Now, I do know that's not his hot spot, but if he's wide open, his rating is neutral there. It's probably a true rating for what he's got. So it'll go in less likely at that spot than if I would have taken it on the other side where he's hot. So here he's hot from there, but not with somebody on him. And there's a bad pass. Now, once you start working on your shot selection, I remember at that point in the game, I thought I was cheesing, forcing him to lose the ball like that. Now, the next thing you want to focus on is turnovers. And I still have a tough time with this because turnovers they're just killer, because you go in there, you throw it away, and what it does is it gives people good shots on the other end. Layups, 15-footers, and ones because you're fouling them. And that was another thing I didn't mention to the guy, but that's a good shot. Now, if you're giving up a lot of and ones, it's probably because you're rushing your guy back there and hitting the triangle button. And see there, this is inside the take charge circle, and it's a dunk. And a dunk and a three-point shot, those things really add your momentum. A steal, so if you turn the ball over and you get a steal, and those things all add up. It makes it easier for the other guy on the other end to hit a shot like this. All right, so you hear the crowd going. I got Isaiah on me. We'll post this guy up, I think. And so I missed it. So you can see I'm picking him up. I may try and double team him here. I can't remember. Nope. Probably because I was up by 20. I didn't really see the need to do that. All right, now if you're getting good shots with people and they're not going down, then it could be you need to work on your release points. And if that's the case, then what you want to do is go into practice mode, set it on Hall of Fame settings, and the same speed that you use in the game, which I think is about 55. It's either 50 or 55. Well, I thought that was a great post because I got him in there for a dunk. And I fed him from way up at the half-court line. That was, to me, that was the play of the game. So, but go into practice mode and shoot with each guy from all his, all the spots on the floor, but in particular the spots where he's hot from. And when you do that, if you actually go into practice mode and do that, that'll kind of help imprint those spots where you want to shoot from with those particular guys. And then you can either shoot with those guys in those spots just by freelancing to find a way there. There, see, I driving with Hibbert and did a good job stealing it. Or you can try and run a play to get him in that spot. I do think you're also rewarded for running plays. So if you run plays, you're probably more likely to score at a higher percentage than if you're just freelancing. But it doesn't mean you can't shoot a high percentage. I think you saw at one point in the game here I was shooting 65%. And, I've done that for a whole game before. So anyway, if you're listening and you're struggling with shooting, that's one of the things that I suggest. And I think even in this game, I got more points in the paint, maybe by double, than Salute Me does. Wes has got 20. All right, so let's see if we can see the stats here, see if we call them up. I'm going to put my bench in again. Figured it'd be a good time to get some practice with them. And I did not look up the stats. So we're up 19 to begin the fourth. So with the bench here, I got to find some offense because I'm not used to playing. I got a Munson up at the three-point line, but that's not going to matter. This guy's doing a pretty good job playing defense. I probably, when I was playing, my thumb probably slipped off the stick and hit the take timeout button. So we got to reset. As far as turnovers go, you can't throw it cross court, even if it's just a little bit over that imaginary line down in the middle. You can't see right there. That's a good example. You cannot throw it over that line because if you do, it's going to get stolen. So you're better throwing it lengthwise down the court on the same side of the court as opposed to crossing the court in some way. The other area I have trouble with is forcing it, trying to get it to go in, and a lot of times those are cross-court passes too. Like here, I want to get it into him. He had two guys around him. A lot of times that'll get stolen. A lot of bumping going on here. So I used the triangle button to try and get to the rim, but I couldn't score. Good rebound. And those guys, I think Foster's in there, has a good defensive rating. It's probably one of the reasons he missed that. Munson's got good position, but they got a nice shot with George Hill. No, Dante. Dante got that. Alright, so you can see he missed that. Might have been better to fake that right before he took that shot. Get his feet under him again. Okay, good shot. I was afraid he might come and steal it, so I paused for a second there. Oh, nice rebound. I threw it across court though. You see it got tipped. So I got lucky. And Hansbrough, he can't dribble, so. That's another thing, trying to do things with your players that they can't do. Like earlier, you saw Hibbert got it stolen from him. There's another example where Hansbrough got it stolen from him. I mean, they're not guards, so they can't dribble the ball. And there, you know, he got fouled because he's a guard player, and so I was probably trying to sub there. So I called timeout. Let's see if I do that. Okay, so looks like I go with my subs. And, you know, he got it down to 15 here, so I probably brought everybody back in to try and help with that. The other thing you don't want to do is like be at the top of the key and try and throw it to a guy at the baseline. That's going to get stolen most of the time. I know I don't really do that anymore. You know, I'm sure I do, but not like I used to when I first started. I try and throw it to a guy in the wing, and he'd always get it stolen. And that's because you just can't throw that pass either. I really like these best of 7 series games because I'm also playing teams that I don't usually see. Play online, ranked match, and you'll see, you know, just a handful of teams. I got buried there. 3 guys around me and I still forced it. So that's a bad shot. One thing's for sure, I got to play better defense. I mean, while I was playing this game, I felt like I was playing good or better on-ball defense than I have than at other times, but you know, watching the game again here, I can see that I'm all over the place. Okay, so we're going to post George, and he missed it. Okay, so he's got a chance to cut it to 13 here. Oh, Granger came over and blocked it. I needed that as a big block because I thought he was going to cut it to 13 there. And so that's a tough shot right there at that point in the game. So that was good. And see, I got it inside to take charge circle. I didn't hit it. I got fouled. Oh, and I got the rebound. All right, so we might try and start thinking about running clock here. Because, you know, now it's just a matter of time being his enemy more than anything. So here pretty soon we'll probably start running some clock. See, I got a bump on him, so that was good. All right, see, I take it out. Oh, and I had an open layup, but I didn't take it. Probably because I was trying to run some time off the clock. See there's that cross-court pass all the way to the guy in the corner. And I probably made that just because I couldn't get my hands to do what my mind was thinking with the controller. Okay, another 3. Okay, and he missed it. Alright, so we'll probably set it up here, I imagine, if we don't have anything. Okay. Man, I got it to go. Okay, so we got to back up to 18 in the process. So it was a good time to bring the starters back in. Behind the back. And he took another 3. Oh, but he got the rebound. Wow. So now, you know, we're looking like at a 4th quarter in a 5-minute game with a 16-point lead. And if you figure I used, there I found West, got him wide open. Yeah, so we're up by 18 with 5 minutes to go. You figure if I used all 24 seconds in the shot clock, that's 240 seconds divided by 60 seconds is 8 possessions, right? 240. I don't know, I can't do the math, but it's probably about half the time. And then that means the other half of the time he has to be efficient and score every time down, and you get nothing on every possession. So at a point in the game like this, even if you're playing a team like the Heat, that kind of lead should be pretty safe if you take your time. Now, not always. I mean, it's tough to keep the Heat because they'll get some momentum going, particularly if you're playing them in Miami. So you see I got it down to 6 seconds. So even though I didn't score there, I used 18 seconds of the shot clock. And I didn't give up anything. So it's still taking him, you know, all that time, and he didn't get it to fall. And see, we already ran a minute off the clock, and I still got a 15-point lead. So when you have a lead like this on somebody, I got a nice block in like a 5-minute quarter game. That's kind of the way you need to look at it. See, I didn't have anything. I didn't have numbers. So I took it out, and I'm looking for something better, which is inside, and, you know, didn't get it. But still, you know, we're down to like 3.5 minutes now, and I'm still up by 13. So you can see I'm just running time off. And we got it to fall, so put it back up to 15. We're almost down to 3 minutes. Shooting over 50%. Nope, call for 3 seconds. Does that back and forth move. That's hard to guard. Nope, tried to throw it cross court, and we got it. So we don't have numbers here, so we're going to slow it down. Oh, I took a shot. Wow. I must have been feeling it. See, I got a bump on him, but he did get that one to go. Okay, so we're running time down. We got 17 seconds on the clock. And we didn't score, but we got, you know, 2/3 of that shot clock out of the way. And now we're under 2 minutes. And so it's going to take a lot to come back. Oh, I threw a bad pass, but luckily I got it through there. See there how I pulled it back out? So that I want to run some more time off the clock. You know, we're almost to 1.5 minutes left. And I got a good shot, and even though I missed it, I got the rebound. I can run more time off, but I saw he was open, and I thought that was a pretty good shot. So. Okay, no advantage. So we'll run some more time off the clock. We'll get it under a minute. So we're going to take game one here in Indy. And I got a nice layup. And that gives us a 1-0 advantage going into game two. So this game we did pretty well. Pretty much from start to finish we probably led the game, or we were tied from the beginning part of it. And he got a nice layup. So probably come down here and run some clock off again. A little showboating out there. Little size up move. Behind the back. And he didn't finish it though. So Collison's going to get ribbed for that in the locker room later. Showboating and not finishing. All right, so good game from Salute Me. Well, I've got game two already in the books, so I'll be rendering that shortly, so we'll get that up to speed, and then we'll be going from there. So we're going to have a look at the stats. I shot 53%. I turned it over 19 times, which is a lot. Shot 63% in the first half, 38% in the fourth quarter, 41% in the second half, and so he outscored me in the fourth, but we had a huge second quarter, 36 points. It's tough to, usually a lot of times it just takes one quarter. And he had a kind of had a poor shooting night. So there we have West. He had 24. George was 21. Hibbert only missed 2 shots the whole game. So pretty good shooting performance from the guys up front. All right, Collison was the player of the game. I didn't see how many assists he had. We'll have a look here in a second. Probably had a double-double, I imagine, with assists. All right, so Collison, 19 assists, 18 points, 8 rebounds. He almost had a triple-double. And look at that, I had 3 other guys with triple-doubles, Granger, West, and Hibbert, with multiple rebounds. That's just a function of so many missed shots on the defensive side. Scored pretty much like a regular game. So I will see you guys in game 2 with Salute Me, and I will talk to you soon. Go to Coach2K.com and see me on Google+. If you follow me over there, that'd be great. Talk to you soon.